Hello everybody, today we'll tell you why being a teacher in Vietnam is very ridiculous and unfair. Because in every section of the program, we have three parts. Part 1, you learn new things, vocabularies, grammar, for example. And the second part, we concrete what we learn. And the last part, we develop your creativeness and critical thinking. For example, in my class, so we learned about marketing, and I gave them more questions. How to use all types of the media to promote the website. Every time my students are silent, I usually give them ideas and write some words on the board. Then I ask them to give me a complete sentence. So after a while, our student told me they didn't know how to say in English. At that time, I pointed at all the words I wrote on the board and asked them if they knew them. They said yes. So the problem is, you get stuck in finding ideas. In most of, the speaking tests, when I give a question, I can guess what you are going to say. For example, what is the benefits of the internet? The popular answer, common answer I used to hear is, the internet helps us to connect to other people. It's very easy to guess, because you just repeat what everybody knows. So that's why I told her, yes, because you didn't know. So we were here. Why we need a teacher? To give you something you don't know. So, for example, another example. You like math? Very easy, right? So 1 plus 2 is 3. Oh, easy. Beginner level. But then I change. So now, how? Give me the result. 2 plus 1 is, you can say 4, 5. No problem. You can make mistake. No problem. Teachers never laugh at you. Never. So that's why, if you understand, when I change a bit, you can deal with this. And for advanced level, I give you another thing, like 3 minus 1. And if you really understand, right, and you're smart, you can give me the result. So that's why I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid that my students make mistakes in my class. No problem. Because when I make mistakes, I fix it. I correct their mistakes. No problem. So that's why I told my student, if your customer, tell you something you don't understand, so do you ask them to give you the questions for you to prepare, and then you will tell them, blah, blah. So stop. Next time, you have to give me the questions, and then I need time to prepare and tell you. So, can we? Can we do that? Of course not. Or in a job interview, right? The interviewer asks you some questions and you don't know. So you say, please don't ask questions out of the list I prepared. Oh, really? You cannot do that. Right? So that's why in the third part, develop critical thinking or creativeness, I never give my students in advance, right? The lesson in advance. No. They have to interact with my questions. And another thing I said unfair in Vietnam. So when I work for a center and I get paid for my teaching hours mean I come to class, I give my lessons, right? That's all. But some centers and even students, they ask me to give them more exercises and homework. And then I have to correct them and give them feedbacks after that. It is my extra hours. So if I correct your exercises and give you feedback outside the class, it is my extra hours. And I don't get paid for it. Right? It is not my teaching hours. But if you pay for my private courses, yeah, okay. So you pay for all the things. So you know the difference, right? So don't ask a teacher, right, to give you a lot of benefits without paying them the value of their working. All right? It's unfair. So that's why these are two things I find out about teaching in Vietnam. And what you think? Do you agree? Thank you for your watching.